And ladies and gentlemen, game number 1 of BONKZ versus Shaft. Both teams coming in looking to win it 2-0. Shaft in a better spot than BONKZ, though, if to take the 1-1 if at worst. BONKZ absolutely needs to win games here to maintain chances for tomorrow alive. For the side of BONKZ, we've got Ledge Hair, we've got Gdansk, we've got Z42, we've got Ledge Des Moines, we've got Petra, we've got Stalin, we've got Salem, we've got Burgone, and we've got Vermont. For the side of Shaft, we've got Daring, Delny, Ledge Heru, Gdansk, Ledge Des Moines, Marseille, Petro, Montana, and Ohio. So the games are rolling. Initial thoughts as we look at this deployment. So, 4 DDs for Shaft versus 3 for BONKZ. BONKZ, I mean, you have the Des Moines and the Petros both brought, but Stalin and Salem versus the Marseille Heru, and then the battleship difference. Watch the Burgone. Burgones have always been interesting to see how they play because they're valued here highly in KotS. And so it's always interesting to see how they end up being played. Now, it looks like as we watch, there's going to be a split here with more going to C for both teams, actually. Watch the Delny, Gdansk, Marseille, Petro quick push to A. Nobody so far going to B for the side of either team, but that may still change. That may very well still change. So, as we continue to look in here, we can see that split happening. We talked about it with both teams contesting C fairly heavily. Interesting that the Stalingrad of Addy has now been redrawn in towards B. Z42 of Todd Howard looks like he's going to go aggressive towards the cap. Now, he's going to have to watch out, though, because there's going to be the... There's going to be the Petro and Gdansk radar there, so we'll see what happens. Bowser heading out wide. And Battleship Nagato about to dive the C cap. He's going to dive in, slam the brakes, turn around. Let's look towards A. So we see the A take starting. How close does the Z42 want to get here? Is the question. Cap of A does go over very quickly. Gdansk just gets now into C. Watch for the radars. None of the radars in position to do anything yet. But watch this outer push for the Heru Des Moines. Now, this is something that's a bit different. Is this Burgone out wide here? Burgone usually doesn't go that far, so I'm finding it intriguing that they're sending him out that wide. Oh! And Todd Howard gets torped out early. He takes the torps, and I have to wonder if he didn't have Hydro going, because that is absolutely devastating for BONKZ. They are way behind the 8 ball now this game. You've completely lost your back flank DD, so you've got to win hard at C if you want any chance to pull this out. Harugamo spotted by Des Moines radar. C-cap is taken by Battleship Nagato. Dyer having to run. And Shaft in early control with that kill. And that just doesn't happen usually. Less than 4 minutes in. Oh, and Battleship Nagato gets 13k health left. He's already lost more than half his health. Admiral Tester moves up. Watch for the spotting here, but I don't think they're going to find, because he'd have to move up a significant amount more. And both of them are turning away because they don't want to be spotted. Shells will not hit Zil 2. And man, that is just brutal early on. And it really is, how do you recover from that? You just completely lost ADD. I really don't know how you'd come back from that. I mean, you have C, you're going to rotate the Gdansk, but your Des Moines Haru are out wide on the flank. Burgone took a chunk, has to heal up. You don't have a way into A. You set up the Petro to try to deny the Montana, but you can't see him right now. And Dino Gaming is smacking the Stalingrad of Addy. And watch out for the Ohio. I was going to say, yeah, watch out for the Ohio. Here come the Ohio shells. Stalingrad continues to back up, but is it too little, too late? Does he get the angle right? Shells are in. He does not. That's another 19k, and Shaft is absolutely rolling. Right now. Up almost 100,000 with the fact that they started with an extra DD. They're up 150 points. This is not a good looking situation for BONKZ. They have C-Cap. They're going to use the Haru now. The Haru is setting up because they're bringing the Des Moines forward. They're going to move them forward with the smoke to try to get the angle over here, but you have an Ohio. And Gasando looking to finish off the Stalingrad of Addy. Shells are just going to miss, but it's like I said, he's running out of time. He can't get dark right now because the gearing. And they're just running out of time. Vermont of Grimoire takes a chunk down to 60k and healing. And 7 minutes gone in game. 500 points in climbing for the side of Shaft. Burgone of Kermit opens up with shells. And so the Des Moines of Admiral Tester does move down, but now he's spotted by the radar and he's stuck on the edge of the map. It's a 2-cap, and the 3rd cap is being denied now by Shaft. And so the Des Moines of Admiral Zill is going to start to open up, try to farm down that Des Moines. Admiral Tester's going to go. Broadside. Watch the Burgone as well. Burgone moving forward. He's going to dodge the Torps and get dark. But the more I look at it, the more this just looks like there's no hope. I mean, we look, the Stalingrad of Addy at 13,000 for BONKZ. Your Harugamo down to 15.4 and dropping. Dropping quite a lot there. I mean, you're getting good damage on the Ohio of Gasando, but that's about the only thing you got going for you right now. Everywhere else we look. Petro, not winning fight against Montana. Salem, getting Delneed and Marseille. That's gonna hurt really bad. Ooh! Doesn't matter you get the heal, you just... I mean, Bowser's dead here. This game's over. This game's over. There's gonna be... Wow, I'm actually surprised that wasn't the kill. But Salem of Bowser will go down here in a second. His heal's wrapped up. He's at 9k. Here come the shots in. Down to 3,200. Here comes the Marseille salvo, and that, ladies and gentlemen, will finish him. And so it is now a 720 to 360 point lead. 3.5 minutes until victory for the side of Shaft. Shaft opens up on the Harugamo of Dyer. They're trying to burn out Lou Gasando of Shaft, but BONKZ is not having success. And with the Harugamo down to 7,000 and takes another chunk. Big hit, down to 800, and he should just be dead here. He does go down, ladies and gentlemen. Dyer goes down. That's 3 kills. 5 minutes, or a 500 health point lead. Minute and 30 left until the side of Shaft wins. They should lose the Ohio here, which will buy more time. There goes the kill, courtesy of the Burgone. Brings it back up to a 2-minute time. But Stalingrad moving back in, 13k, basically maxed out. This game is just, they're running out of time. Vermont takes this chunk down to 10,000. Marseille choosing not to reload booster because he knows it's over regardless on him. There goes the Vermont Grimoire Weiss, and Shaft with a dominant showing here. And a big smack from the Marseille onto Chuck. Chuck down to 22k. Gdansk does move into C to buy time, but it doesn't matter. There goes the Stalingrad of Addy. 930 points, 50 seconds to victory, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't see where you buy back the time. Maybe the Gdansk goes down, but it doesn't matter. I mean, the Rugamo, the Daring, the Des Moines, all opening up on your Des Moines, who's trying to get in behind the island, but just not succeeding. He's already on fire, doesn't have a DCP, down to 10,000. And that honestly should be it. I mean, the Gdansk is getting farmed out. They see Gdansk's fighting each other, but the kill comes in here, and it's just in time. The Shaft kills Admiral Tester just before the Battleship Nagato kill, and that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it. Shaft is up 1-0. They take game 1 in absolutely convincing fashion. That was just... After the Z42 died, there was nothing.